All right. The first step to any good interview show is loosening up. And what better way to loosen up with a drink? Now, Connor, what do you have for us today?
We're going to be making some Moscow mules today.
Ah, okay. Walk us through.
We'll start with some ice. Good place to start with any drink, really.
Now, what are you putting them in? Because I haven't seen...
These are copper mugs, and kind of special. You really only use them for Moscow mules.
Now, this is just regular ice. You can get this at any store, right?
This is regular ice. You don't even have to go to a store. You could put water in the freezer, and it'll freeze and turn into ice. Didn't know that. So, ice, copper mug, vodka.
Chug-a-lug-a-lug, am I right?
That's a smooth pour, Connor. Did you design that?
No, it's an old Sullivan family recipe. Secret.
Okay. Oh.
You need to get some on the table.
A little bit extra for later.
We poured one out for Levin.
Oh, here's Levin Huang, my loyal guest. My loyal sidekick.
No idea how much vodka is in either of those.
I'm going to edit that line out.
And then we add ginger beer is the next recipe
Oh.
item.
What,
This is just your standard Gosling's
Gosling's.
ginger
Ryan approves.
beer. Yeah, this is Ryan's family beer.
I was wondering why he was so famous. Is that the whole... I feel very greedy now.
What?
We're going through a can each?
It's a small can. That's what it's for. Do you not want to drink that much liquid?
No, I mean, it's a good amount of liquid.
It's a thirsty boy.
Yeah, no, go.
Go.
Yeah. I was telling Matt earlier I feel bad about drinking beer because I drink beer and I'm like, oh, that can was $1. You know, I just wasted $1. But those cans are probably $1 too. That's why I feel bad.
Probably less than $1, actually. Well, I got a 6-pack for like $5.
By my calculations, that's
Pretty good.
Yeah.
less than $1 per can.
So you
What
don't,
is
you don't want
going
to go
on here?
overboard with the lime juice because it is very potent. Give it a small squeeze. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Gentle. I like that.
Now, usually you'd want something to mix with, and I don't have my stirring rod with me.
I'll use my tongue.
Oh. Alright. I'm glad you didn't use your keys, I guess.
Now you're all set.
Alright, now we can have a sip, loosen up, and begin.
Pretty loose. You're about to get looser.
Well, probably not too loose.
Loosen me up, John.
You can't loosen up if you're already... Alright. Let's have a sip. Alright, let's begin.
Yeah, it's a ginger beer.
That is a damn good ginger beer, Connor. Really outdid yourself.
We did it.
So Matt, thank you for agreeing to do this.
Yeah, my
I know
pleasure.
you have a busy schedule.
The pleasure's all
You
mine.
should probably mention how we're product placement Tito's because it's perfectly in the frame with
Thank
the
you,
label.
Tito's, for sponsoring us.
We got Tito's on tap.
There's a lot of things I'm not going to say. It's because I love Tito's so much. I don't want to offend them by associating them with Holocaust denial or race realism.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not talking about that stuff. Tito's very much a believer in the Holocaust, and I respect that. Google. Okay. So the first segment, this is in the style of Hot Ones, that interview show.
Hotter wings and even hotter guests.
Yeah. But, you know, wings are a real pain to make, especially wings with 8 different sauces.
Right,
Felt like a one-off bit.
right.
So we're going to do it with hot girls.
And even hotter.
Yeah, but we're also both taken men.
Right.
So I figured it'd be better if we looked at women who are hot, but it's not because they're physically hot, it's because they're, like, interesting.
I like that.
So I'm going to show you an image of a hot woman,
Okay.
and we'll ask the question.
Okay, and I feel like to add a little element, we should respond as if our girlfriends were in the room. Or,
Yeah.
you know?
No, yeah, we're not going to be like, oh, you know, I want to do, you know. I wouldn't ever say that about any girl.
Right. Except for your girlfriend.
Except my girlfriend. Accordingly, I will not say that about these girls. And
Right.
these girls, again, not hot girl. They're hot. It's not because they look hot. They look hot, but it's because of their personalities and stuff like that.
What can you say except
I could see growing old with
hot,
her.
hot, hot?
I can imagine that.
I can see, well, I mean, I can see growing old for like a really short time and then she dies.
Very short time.
But still hot.
Hot.
Um,
They say when you're in like a nursing home, people in nursing homes have more sex than anyone else.
right.
It's because they're the hottest people.
Yeah, and are they talking about the old people or are they talking about the caregivers?
I think the caregivers.
The
can't keep it in their
caregivers
pants.
with the old people.
Uh-huh.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do with her. She's hot, but not in a sexual way.
No, just how I see her.
Right.
What is the role of music in society?
To distract drivers on the road.
Well,
That's
that's actually something I kind of struggle with. Actually, I didn't intend on saying this, but because like a lot of pop music, it's like love songs and that kind of stuff. Now that I'm in a relationship, I feel weird listening to like love songs that other dudes are singing. I feel weird listening to Drake songs with Bella. It's like,
well, yeah. So
or any like R&B singer talking about love and sex stuff.
well, yeah. So that's
Are we supposed to listen to that stuff in relationships, or is that stuff only for single people?
well, you can listen to it, but a lot of people fall on.
Does it have a role, or is it just there and we have to deal with it?
Well, so is the question what role does it play now, or what role should it play?
What role should it play?
Okay. Well, because then you're talking. Are we talking pop music or music in general? Because music, as a broad term, can be very.
The music we listen to, so not like super art music. The music we listen to every day. Like when you listen to music in the car, should it be that kind of stuff?
It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know that music really plays. At least in my life, it hasn't played. The music that you listen to, you know, that you listen to in the car on the radio, hasn't been a driving factor in too much of my life, at least. I do think that. I think that what it has become is a bit of a social thing. You know, you have pop icons that become their own brand, and a lot of times that's not good. I mean, I don't like any. I'm not a fan of social media and pop.
I've
pop
heard there's
culture.
one pop star that you kind of like.
Oh, a visitor.
A visitor, a
Who
very
could-
special visitor.
Who could this visitor be?
Yay!
Well,
What's going on?
Matthew,
an unsuspecting guest.
we have like 5 minutes left in this segment
Of what?
of a very special episode
Oh.
of John Klinger Live.
Very nice. Well, I won't interrupt.
You can interrupt.
What are you guys doing?
We're looking at hot girls on
This is they're girlfriend approved though, so
Yeah.
they're hot because they're like
beautiful people.
responsible and stuff.
Yeah, so she's hot because
That's-
we could grow old with her. She looks like she's whelped a lot of
What is that?
successful kids.
No.
Say that name.
Oh no. I actually don't think we could grow old with her.
I think there might be a bit of a language barrier there. Oh no.
Wait,
That's gonna take us to a blocked website,
this
I
is
think.
the International Council of 13 Indigenous Grandmothers. Why is there an International Council of 13? Okay.
Is she one of the 13?
I hope
That's a
so.
powerful woman we're looking at right now.
Alright.
What are you guys into?
Connor made us his world famous Moscow Mule to kick off the segment.
Wow.
We wanted to get loosey goosey and we needed a touch of culture.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Class up the joint.
You'll notice there's a little tiny puddle on the table. Connor poured one out for Levin.
On the table.
Yeah.
It was an accident.
Making sure you're actually filming. Man, wouldn't that be fun?
Okay, so it's like a family gathering. It's like Like, there's like the family, and there's like the cool aunt you have that doesn't have kids. She's really cool.
I don't have one of those. All of my aunts have kids.
Is that the
Every-
chick from Austin Powers?
Yes.
Well,
Is it?
But
well, hold
I'm
on a
not thinking
sec.
about her in those
Hold
terms.
on a sec, John.
What's her name in,
I just-
in Austin
I'm beginning
Powers?
to get impure thoughts, John, and I feel like you're choosing.
What's her name?
I looked up cool aunt, and I was hoping there'd be more pictures, but there's her, there's Uncle Jesse.
The coolest aunt is Uncle Jesse.
And then there's someone else from Full House, which doesn't make any. There's nothing. Whatever. I don't even know who it is, but I know that's DJ and what's her name. Let's look at Uncle Jesse. So, responsible, or not? He parties.
Yeah, hot.
But he's a good uncle. He'd be a good aunt if he was a woman.
I could see myself growing old with her.
Alright. Let's block part of this image.
Sexy
man.
boy.
Come on. Alright. What creative pursuit would you go after if you couldn't work or study? So you can't go to school, you can't get a normal job. You gotta do something creative. You gotta have someone to buy your works.
Oh, this has to be a product that I produce.
Actually, like, someone doesn't have to buy it, it's just what would you enjoy doing. But it's gotta be creative. You have to be creating something.
That's a good question. I've always wanted. Well, how many times can a man masturbate in one day?
That's, unless you're taking this in a really weird way, you can't create anything.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. Creative pursuits. If I pursuing another musical instrument would probably be the go-to.
Okay.
I'd probably pick up guitar.
Just to get good at it, or would you make guitar music?
I couldn't compose, no. So I guess it's tough for me to answer. I don't think there's really any. I don't make.
You're more of a cultivator.
Yeah, I don't make stuff. The most creative thing that I've ever made is several levels of Line Rider, which I
Okay.
think is creative.
That's creative.
Yeah.
Were they good?
Oh yeah, under the pseudonym Darth Possum. Those.
Oh.
Those were
Probably
the
still
days.
up. Probably still there somewhere.
Yeah, can we get those on
Jesse,
board?
could you
Let me
pull
pull
those up?
I'll see if I can pull them up.
Can we get a printout of that?
Alright, well, we'll wait for Connor to get back to Darth Possum.
Who's gonna throw it on the big screen?
Okay. Can't look at that, can't look at that, can't look at that. Look at this.
Gamer girl.
Yeah.
You know, this kind of reminds me of my girlfriend. Who's a
Oh.
bit of a gamer girl,
Oh.
Ooh.
which I think is cool.
Are you a gamer couple?
No,
Couples who game together.
couples who game together, flame together.
Ooh.
Do you go to FYE? To get gifts for each other?
Actually, my last birthday and her last birthday, we both got each other video games that were hits.
Okay.
You know, so
I mean, that's a pretty good gift.
yeah, we played Pokemon Go together.
Bella asked me
It's not
if she
really
wanted
a
me
video
to
game.
make her do that with me.
And you couldn't say yes.
I couldn't. If she didn't enjoy it, it would break my heart. So.
That's
Yeah.
John time. That's
Yeah.
solo time.
Well, that too. It's like when I'm bored in the morning, because she'll like sleep in sometimes. So I'm like, well, I want to stay here. So we both want to go, come back, and then we're both feeling good. Alright. What is the female equivalent of asking a man his penis size?
Wait, so let me get this scenario straight. Let me get the scenario straight. This is like a friend, two friends, a woman and a man, and the woman asking a man how
Yeah.
long is your dick?
Yeah.
This how much do you weigh? Would be a similar
Is
question. Well, because guys couldn't give less of a shit what cup size somebody is because you can see. You know
See how
what I
much
mean?
someone weighs.
What?
You can see how much someone weighs.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know. because
What are you saying? People don't care about cup size? Guys don't care about it?
the number, like what it is. If you can see
What
a
the
woman,
boobs look like.
yeah, you know what their boobs look like. You don't need to know the.
It's
You don't need to know what's.
about the shape and the consistency.
You don't need to know what the tag says on her bra. Yeah, so I'd like to think that men aren't that shallow.
There is no equivalent.
There is no equivalent, because really there aren't that many equivalencies between men and women.
Ooh.
We're Tito's sponsored now, so we're gonna cut that off of there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're not going to mention any of the. We're not going to talk about race baiting and
No
anything.
race, no Holocaust.
Or denial thereof,
None.
as in its association with Tito's and the Tito's family.
Yeah,
That's very good.
we're taking.
Wow,
this
Connor
over.
Smart
found
move.
my levels.
Oh my god.
What's the best level?
Perfect, Connor. Go pick one of the perfect curves one.
All right. Are they? Oh, they're called perfect curves for any reason other than.
You know why.
All right. We'll see Matt's creative pursuits.
And Connor, you got to actually drive on this one. It's not like an auto ride. Is it loaded? No. No, it's just the level select screen.
So this is BMX. This isn't sled.
Oh, we can see it. Can you make it bigger?
No, it's good. It's perfect like that.
Slow.
Ooh.
Oh my god, Matt.
Look at those curves, though.
Can we lower the quality?
This one's not as good
This one's pretty good.
as some of the other ones. Just go. Just go.
Go slowly.
Go. No. All
All right.
right, pick a different one. No. You have to actually try. Go. Just hit next track. I think it is.
What's going on?
What happened? It was mostly me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Ooh.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Oh my god. You guys suck.
They updated the servers. They updated the servers, and it doesn't work. Connor, go to a different level that looks like it was made by moi. And this has got to be the last one.
Yeah.
We should have Facebook Lived this episode of John Klinger.
Oh, yeah. I think this is one that I made.
Is Facebook Live still legal?
Yes.
Okay. Because there's like more than one person who killed someone on
It's
there.
definitely not illegal. But
Darth Possum. It's definitely mine. I'm pretty proud of this. This is circa 2016.
Oh no! Wait.
All right.
That's enough of that.
No
Connor,
more Line Rider.
Jesse, cut it short. Ooh. This is a level that I made. I was so proud of these, but now I know. Now I know the mistakes that I've made.
Well, yeah. Let's go back real quick, because this one's a good one. Connor chose the easy path. Oh. Connor chose the hard path. Huh?
Press. There you go.
Slow.
Oh.
All right. We're gonna move on, but that's Darth Possum on freerider2game.com. Check him out. This is my interview with Darth Possum.
What? On the set of John Klinger Live, backstage.
Another hot girl. Who's up next?
We got her.
Wow. See, what I think is hot about her is you can only see so much of her. You're almost wanting more. What is she hiding beneath
I don't know.
that thing? It could be anything. It could be flowing locks. It could be
No hair at all.
no hair at all, or it could be something sinister. You don't know.
I don't think it's any coincidence that Coral.
What did you say about it being sinister?
I said she's a beautiful woman, and
What's she hiding?
what is she hiding beneath that thing? It could be something like flowing locks of luscious hair, or John suggested no hair at all. Maybe there's something sinister in there.
Perhaps Tom Marvolo Riddle.
Carved into her head.
Hey, Coral, did you take your hat off before we hire you?
Nah.
Why do you keep talking to the back of your head? Okay. What year, or ideally month, did you change the most as a person? You know.
I know what that means.
Yeah.
So you want me to pinpoint the month and year?
Ideally the month. If you can't guess the month, then the year.
Can I give? You want me to give? More? You'd rather me give the month, and if I can't give the month, then you want
the month and
year.
Alright, no.
September is the month that I change the most.
Month and year is ideal. If not, just the year.
Oh, gosh. I feel like I haven't changed. I haven't gone through. I didn't go through any real phases. You know what I mean? Like in high school or younger, that I grew out of. So I don't think that there was necessarily a
That's
transformation. In fact, some might say that I never really grew out of much of anything from when I was a young child, which I think is kind of novel. It's kind of like I still retain my boyish charm, and so it's tough for me to answer that question, just because I really don't think I'm pretty plain Jane throughout my life. Unfortunately, I don't have a good answer for that.
Connor, would you agree that Matt hasn't changed significantly ever?
He's gotten a little more mean recently.
Can you give me the month that I became meaner? If not the month, then the month and year.
Usually around Christmas time every year. Call him Mr. Grinch.
So December, Matt changes a lot of every year.
It's the weather.
Okay. And now? Oh no.
Is that Lindsay Lohan and
Yeah.
Lindsay Lohan in The
Okay.
Parent Trap? Did you look up hot female twins? And
Is that your work laptop?
yes.
I'm not looking up anything inappropriate.
There's nothing sexual about female twins. He's good to go.
Those twins are in bikinis.
I didn't think they'd be in
Don't
bikinis.
click on them.
Why does it say sexy female twins isolated?
Get them separated.
You've stumbled on something.
It's not very sexy. Oh. What else?
See, I thought you had a list, a pre-made list of hot women that you've been thinking about lately, that you were pulling up.
I thought of the first three, but then I figured I'd come up with ideas as we went along. But here we go. Choose her. Oh, that's a small picture.
That's okay. We can.
Her.
Wow.
Hot? Do you want to marry her?
Well, yeah, because I feel like she'd bring to the table responsibility.
Yeah.
Responsibility.
What are you dumb?
Didn't say responsibility.
We can roll back the tape.
Oh, we will.
This is a John Klinger rewind.
A strong sense of civic duty.
Yeah.
And you
A
value.
servant of the public.
You wouldn't get speeding tickets.
Right. Well, she'd ticket me
Might
for
she?
being too fast.
Uh
Am I right?
Too fast somewhere else.
That is
it.
the joke. That was
Not just on the road.
We're not talking about driving cars here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. If you had to have sex with one Pokemon, who would it be?
There's a right answer.
Ditto. Because I would make Ditto take the form of
Ditto.
my beautiful girlfriend.
I think that's how Ditto works.
He'd take the form of you.
I'd show her a picture of my beautiful girlfriend.
You remember what happens when they do that in the anime? Ditto keeps its face.
The real answer was Jinx.
John, I'd like to hear your take. I know this is I'm the interviewee, but I'd like you to answer that question.
Don't fill in time like you're thinking about it. You've already thought about it.
I really... Alright, the first thing that comes to mind, we'll bleep this out if we have to. The first one that comes to mind. Even if it was third gen though, only female, never the male one. I don't think they have sex organs.
So how would you have sex with a Pokemon?
I don't know.
Love disc.
People think about this. Love disc would explode.
Not if Matt tried.
Okay. So next we have bizarre prices. But I only have one bizarre price, and you just saw it yesterday.
I know what it
We
is.
can tell Matt about it. So we were at Tavern on 3.
Mm-hmm. Is that what your Snap story was of?
Yeah. Let's move the camera. Move the camera towards us. Yeah, no problem.
I could film now if you like. Dynamic cam.
I think this bottle of gin.
Action cam.
So we were at Tavern on 3,
Mm-hmm.
and so they had boneless wings and boned wings, same price structure. So they have a small serving that's 8 wings and a large serving that's 16 wings. The small serving, $8, $1 per wing, pretty good.
Yeah.
The large serving, $16. Why? Why did they say it? You can just order 2 small servings, get the same amount for the same price.
And you get more celery and carrot sticks.
Yeah, and you even
sides.
get more sides then.
Ooh.
No sense.
Quite bizarre.
Truly bizarre. Yeah, why not throw in an extra large? 24 wings for $24 while you're at it.
A
You
dollar
know?
a wing isn't even. Is that even good? Well, it's not even that good, is it?
Well, the secret
It's not good, but it's like the baseline.
the secret at that place is that their boneless wings are just chicken tenders. So
Like actually.
so they're a little bigger than you'd expect.
Yeah, so 8 of them was like filling.
Okay.
So that was pretty cool. So that was good, but still, why bother mentioning large size? Okay.
Hey, could you
Alright.
Alright. can you
Fade to
not-
black.
Cut the
Okay.
feed. Cut the feed.
Now, so that we have the smash corner.
Ooh.
But I'll feel. Actually, I have the thing with the lottery ticket, so I'll do that now. I have this segment planned. All right. So, this is just a PSA. I don't really need guest involvement here. All right. I have a lottery ticket here. Now, I want to make something absolutely clear, and I'm not just saying this because of Tito's. Here on John Klinger Live, there's one thing we absolutely are not alright with, and that's killing children. To show you why killing a child is wrong, I'm going to do something kind of crazy right now. Alright? A lottery ticket, not scratched off.
You're not gonna rip that up.
We have no clue what's inside.
Why?
You're shocked. I can see.
Yeah. I'm shocked because you told me just today that you feel bad drinking a beer with dinner because that's $1 down the drain.
This is to
You
send a
spent
message.
$1 on that lottery ticket and ripped it up.
But the message was priceless.
This is to send a message. When you kill a kid, even worse than this. Even more potential. This lottery ticket, I could have won up to $1,000. A child, tens of thousands.
Easily.
Let me ask you something, John. Would you have ripped up $1?
A dollar can only be a dollar. That's killing an adult. This is ripping up a dollar. You already know what it is.
Can I scratch it off?
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta know.
That's not in child murder. You can't figure out what they're going to become after they die.
This is not representative.
Yeah. So the analogy ends here, but keep that in mind next time you got a gun on a kid. Think about how bad you felt seeing that.
It's not right.
Okay. Next, we're gonna go to something I call the B-hive. This is where I get questions from my girlfriend Bella and ask them to my guests. Alright. Give us one thing you love about Victoria and one thing you hate.
These are questions from B.
Yes.
One
The
thing
queen bee.
One thing I love about Victoria. Everything. One thing I hate. Nothing.
Hey-o.
The queen bee will not be happy with that answer. What is the best twin prank you and Connor pulled off?
So this is a fun story that I actually like to tell. In 8th grade, Connor and I swapped classes.
You keep pushing the year off.
This was 8th grade. It was in middle school. I don't know if I think it was 8th grade. We swapped math classes. We both happened to have math at the same time. And Connor's class had a substitute, and mine didn't. And we were learning the same thing at the same time. I can't remember what it was. It was some kind of algebra something. And the way that the substitute was teaching it was wrong. Like, it was like flat out wrong. And so everybody in Connor's class was under the impression that you had to do this like math thing the wrong way. And I knew it was wrong because I had just learned it like the day before in my other class.
Wait, why are you in Connor's class in the first place?
We swapped because it was a twin prank. Like, that's
Is that like a
swap
normal twin
class.
prank you guys did?
We swapped classes. We would swap classes every so often. It's like a funny thing. And everyone would be like, oh, hey, Connor.
That sounds fun. I'm with you.
So I went back to my we swapped back, and I went back to my class, and I raised my hand to my teacher, and I said, excuse me, I think that the other class is learning this the wrong way. And my teacher was like, really? What are you talking about? It's like, yeah, they just have, they're not learning the right way. She actually left the room and walked to the other class and like sorted things out real quick, and then came back. That was just a fun twin story.
And Connor, did you get the opposite experience where you just answered the question wrong?
Do you remember that?
They all jeered at me.
Do you remember that?
But it was fun because I was Matt, so they were saying, Matt, you retard. And I just decided to go with it.
Matt, you're uglier, shorter, and smellier than usual. It's interesting.
Wow.
He gets so mean in December.
We are now well into December, as you can see.
Alright. What is the weirdest thing I did as a roommate?
The list is long.
Oh boy. I wish it was, what are some weird things that you got to not the
Name a
weirdest.
couple.
Oh god, I might need some help on this one. The thing that sticks out to me was the prank war that happened in freshman year. Because I don't remember how it started, but I remember how it ended. And what would happen was John did something to me which wasn't warranted, which began
We don't know how it began.
which began a prank war.
We don't know how it began.
So I would prank him back, and then we'd be square. We'd be even. But John had the mindset that he needed to preemptively prank me in order to be ahead of the game in case I were to prank him, even though we were already square.
Seeing the future.
John's idea of a prank involved his testicles. Okay, now not safe for work warning here. Okay.
Sorry, Tito's.
So there were multiple pranks involving testicles. He put his balls on my piano as a prank.
That's funny.
As a preemptive prank. Okay, but the best.
Multiple.
The best thing was when John tried to send me a picture of his balls, with not on anything of mine. It wasn't touching anything of mine. In fact, we weren't even in the same place. John thought that it would be he'd be able to preemptively prank me by sending me a picture of his balls while he was in a lecture hall.
To be clear, this was something that people did in my high school, and it was funny then. I thought it'd be funny in college.
So the funny part wasn't the picture of John's balls. The funny part was that John got caught trying to
It turns out it's very tough to inconspicuously. The desks are much smaller in college than in high school. It turns out.
John was sitting next to a nice, pure girl named Sylvia, who I think
Her real name will be left off
off the record.
off the record. Not just because we don't know it.
Who saw him like cranked out his gym shorts with the phone.
Yeah,
trying to
she was
take a
sitting next to
picture
me.
of his balls. And I didn't see the look of disappointment and horror on her face, but that was enough for me. That was kind of like me pranking John back without having to do anything. Was that? So that was a weird thing John did as a roommate.
Maybe. Maybe it's
Who can
normal.
honestly say?
Okay. What is the biggest work scandal you've experienced?
Can't talk about scandal at work.
Yeah.
I can't talk about that. Nothing. There's never been a scandal at the train company.
Like drama. Office drama. You don't have to say names. Alright.
I could talk about one.
Okay.
I've got a good one.
Guest perform.
Alright.
From my last.
We have a guest. Matt there.
From my last job at.
Okay.
My boss was definitely sleeping with the president. Like everyone in the company.
Oh.
Yeah, of
Trump?
Oh my god.
Yeah, like they would always go on business trips together and get one room, and yeah, they were like totally.
That's pretty conspicuous.
Yeah, very
They'd
conspicuous.
go to lunch together every day,
Well, I do that with
and
friends.
one of my buddies at NEP was like he looked at the servers. He could look at people's emails,
Oh no.
and he saw what they were saying to each other back and forth, and they would like talk dirty on email and
Oh.
stuff.
Aw.
So that's about as juicy as it gets.
Pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good scandal. Sorry, B, that I didn't have a
We
train
can
scandal.
bleep out
Hey,
that company's name.
do we have any
No reason
scandals?
to say that.
Do we have any
Out of
scandals?
respect.
Scandals from previous jobs? Can I talk about previous jobs? I'd have to think about
That's a
one.
good scandal.
Uh,
I already got one. Don't feel obliged.
yeah, nothing's coming to mind, unfortunately.
Okay. What's your style inspo?
I don't know what that means.
Your style inspiration?
I don't
None.
have a style and I don't have an inspiration. I don't have fashion icons that I.
Do you ever see anyone and think, I wish I had those clothes?
I think
if I could get
I
them.
think my coworker Travis is very well dressed, and I like his look.
That's a scandal. Matt trying to steal Travis's look.
No. I mean, our most recent intern was well dressed. I sometimes think, well, I wish I had like dress shirts that look like that, you know. But my everyday wear is just a plain T-shirt.
What's nice about Travis's outfits?
They're just nice. They're just well fitted, I guess. I don't know. He's got, you know how people will go to work. I don't know if people go to work with it. They'll have like a solid color pants that are like maroon or like olive green or something, and it's
Yeah.
like, you wouldn't expect it to look good, but somehow it looks, it works out.
Yeah.
That's never something that I would do myself, but I think looks good if it's pulled off the right way.
You had red pants, right?
Yeah. And green pants.
And green pants.
And
Yeah.
blue pants.
And
Why
it
didn't you
works.
say Matt then?
Because it didn't look good on me.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well, you wear a purple shirt and tie.
Yes.
That's pretty wacky.
Yeah. Well, they call I'm a wacky guy.
Just a wacky dude.
Just a zany dude.
Corky purple.
Corky.
Gino purple boy.
Alright, that's it for the B-hive.
Thanks, B.
Okay. We have one that are celebs read mean tweets. I just have 3 mean tweets.
About me?
Well, no, we're gonna like be celebrities. I don't know the best. I was thinking originally this would be my house. We'd have to projector, remember their faces over us, but I'll just edit their faces onto us.
Okay, I'll try not to move.
Okay.
And you have to
Yeah.
look straight at the camera.
Well, their face will be over. I'm not gonna like cut out the eye holes or anything.
Where are you going?
I just have to write it down. Because if you read from my phone, it'll be like, you know.
It'd be like what? That's how they do it on Jimmy Kimmel, is they're reading from a cell phone.
Yeah.
Well, I want you to read them one at a time.
So I will only scroll.
It's a very small thing.
Yeah, you're right. Or we could just wait for you to write them down over there. Well,
You have 2 guests.
welcome to Matt Sullivan Live, where the hit quick show while John takes his time writing. We have guest Matt Thayer, who's
Heyo.
joined us all the way from nowhere, Vermont. Matthew, thanks for joining us. So Matt, tell us about you recently went on a work trip.
I did.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. I flew to Nashville and then drove 3 hours with my boss to our Tennessee plant and then did like a full tour there. Went to our Kentucky
Oh,
plant.
cool! Oh, very
The
nice.
real
Oh,
business
thank
is
you.
God damn it.
Alright. Our first celebrity is Morgan Freeman, and you're just gonna slide this down a little bit until you see the tweet.
Right. It's the same thing with the phone. You only want me to look at one at a time. I could have done the same thing with the phone.
Alright.
Say it like Morgan.
More like Morgan Slaveman. Okay.
Okay, next we have Owen Wilson.
I just shot a pregnant cat.
Well, that's really mean.
Are these mean tweets not by the celebrities? This is just.
It's like at the celebrity.
Oh, right.
It's
Okay,
like-
who's next?
Alright, next it's at Woody Harrelson.
I just shot a pregnant cat.
That's so mean.
Okay, is that was the 3, right?
Those are the 3. Those celebrities read mean tweets.
Very
Thinking
nice.
the first 2, it was easy to do impersonations of them.
I wasn't gonna.
He's not a fragile ex-boy.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, we got the jokes, and we got the questions while playing a game of Smash. What should we do first?
Jokes.
Okay. And since there's 4 of us, and there's 8 jokes, we can each read 3 jokes.
Wait a second.
2 jokes. Should I rip these up beforehand? Maybe. No.
You want to start?
Okay. Actually, we have to scramble these up. So, you guys could, if you have another question, or you have a question.
Thank you. Welcome to Matt Sullivan Live with guest Matt Thayer. Earlier you were telling us a little bit about your work trip.
Mhm.
I don't think you really finished. You
No.
kind of just stopped. So if you'd like to fill us in on the rest of what was going on.
Yeah, we went to the Kentucky plant and then back up to Nashville. There was really only one fun night. We went to the Tennessee Titans game. That's a football team.
I honestly didn't know.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God. And then
What do they call it on Hot Ones where they look at an old Instagram? You know?
oh yeah,
The gram, something gram. Explain that gram.
yeah.
You had a gram where you said, I wish I had more than one night in Nashville.
Mhm.
Care to explain that?
I was only there for one night.
Oh, there isn't like a song lyric?
No. We just I was there. I was with Elliot, my boss, for like the entire week
So who
until Thursday, and then it was just me and Alec, and we went to the game, and then we went to the like downtown Nashville. It was awesome.
So why were you going? Who were you going with? Who's Alec?
Alex, the process engineer, like Eric, the plant manager, Alec, the process engineer, and me. We all went to this best practices meeting in Kentucky.
Hmm.
It's kind of boring.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like a customer thing.
Nope, it was with a bunch of technical guys from
Mm-hmm.
all over Technor.
Do you guys do any kind of like customer facing events, like where you bring customers to like plants and stuff, plant tours?
Yeah, I'm not really involved in that, thankfully.
I'm going on a customer trip in 2 weeks to Pueblo, Colorado.
Going skiing again?
Unfortunately, not going skiing. We're going
Who'd
to.
you go with? And they were like,
I went with Carrie and Travis, and
Stylinspo.
yeah, and Travis hadn't been skiing, or he hadn't been snowboarding before, I think ever. So he was having a little bit of trouble on the slopes.
He just smashed his head.
Yeah. He said he got a concussion and had to sit out for
That doesn't look good.
for some of it. Wow. I gave him my helmet, so I was just had a hat.
That's cool though. That looks cool.
Well, it's okay. I prefer having a helmet on.
Alright.
All right, back to JKL.
Choose a joke.
Ooh, a big one.
Chinese researchers have allegedly completed the first successful gene edit of a human fetus, giving the children of a wealthy Chinaman AIDS resistance. The global science community was quick to condemn the action as irresponsible and the first step down an extremely slippery slope. I think if you want to edit your children's genes, then that's your right, but you should have to do it like us common folk, forcing your pregnant wife to huff diesel fumes.
It'll scramble them up real good. Alright. An old gay narcissist successfully cloned the first human and is now in a relationship with his clone. He remarked to his coworkers that he felt like an old gay version of Wyatt Donnelly from Weird Science. His coworker said, "Weird Science, huh? You're really dating yourself with that reference." I was really proud of it. I didn't choose it on purpose, but...
You get in a Sunday comic. I want a one-liner. I'm gonna go short here. The shortest day of the year is coming up, and Donald Trump seemed like he had something to prove when he declared it Michael Cohen's Penis Day.
Cameraman.
Connor, you have to go selfie mode for this one.
Ooh.
You got it.
In my garage.
What if in the song TNT by AC/DC, instead of saying, "in a power load," he said, "I've got giant loads"? happen?
What if?
What if? Imagine that.
Now that one's out of the way.
Richard Bebo Russell, a ground service agent at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, stole an airplane a couple of months ago. He claimed he was a normal guy who just had a few screws loose. When an air traffic controller instructed him how to land, he said he, quote, didn't really plan on landing this thing, unquote, shortly before plunging to his death. Stealing a plane without knowing how to land it. That's a real Darwin Award winner for you.
Mono means monogamous disease, right?
Oh, that one's clever.
The big fad among kids these days is juuling, which is really just vaping, but it doesn't look as homoerotic. In my day, juuling referred to the process of putting an abrasive finish in the form of overlapping decorative swirls on various metal surfaces. Perhaps Bob Dylan put it best, the times they are a-changin'.
Boy.
Yeah.
Massive riots have riled through France's capital this past week in protest of a new tax on gasoline. Of course, Emmanuel Macron didn't help matters when he suggested that frustrated citizens fuel their cars with cake.
Could have put it better. Okay. I think so. That's all the jokes. I think all we have left is the Smash Corner.
Ooh.
So 7 questions to be asked while we're playing Super Smash Bros.
Nice.
But John, you can't talk and play Smash at the same time.
Au contraire, Connor, with the magic of editing.
Au contrary.
Alright. Alexa?
Jesse, get this switch working.
Are you saying Jesse? It's Jamie.
Yeah, that's the Joe Rogan thing. Ours was Jesse.
No, you forgot.
That's my that's my cover up. Are these 7 questions that have to be asked? They all have to be completed.
Should I film the Smash game or the...
The Smash game.
Yeah, the Smash game. Those are our voices.
Is this on?
How
We'll
sick
get
is
2
it?
views.
We unlocked a lot of characters.
Picture in picture.
Pip. What happened to remotes having that button?
I miss it.
Me too. It was like the one button I knew what it did when I was first.
What is this? Enough of that.
Okay.
Wow. How
Hell yeah.
long did you guys play?
We can check after this.
Change your name.
There's new characters, so I'm not Jorn anymore. I'm Bjorn.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are you gonna be able to read these and play?
Yeah.
I'll let you read them.
I know this one. I'm sure. Who would the coolest new character be, and what would a rough idea of their moveset be?
Coolest new character. Well, most of the ones that I wanted to be in the game are in the game. So, I mean, I'd have to think about that. I think, okay, so let me say this. I think Incineroar is so lame, and they could have gone with way better Pokemon. So, any Pokemon would have been better than Incineroar.
Why am I Shulk?
You picked Shulk.
Picked Shulk. So, I'm gonna go with, gosh, I don't know. Spiritomb as a character.
What?
Yeah. As a Halloween ha-has.
Is there anything informing that decision?
No, it's just I can't think of one, and I don't want to spend too much time on this question.
Okay. Same as the first question, but with Pokemon. I guess it would still be Spiritomb.
I don't have time to think about that. That's a tough one to think about.
If you could redo any character's moveset, who would it be? What would you change?
Okay, well that's a good question because would it be somebody that I like that I want to make better, or somebody that I think sucks that I want to make viable? I think that Palutena is one character whose entire moveset is absolute buns. So she definitely needs a redo. I would probably pick her to get an entire. Oh my god!
Yay!
To get an entire moveset redone.
Okay. Who is your least favorite character, and how would you fix them?
Zero Suit Samus, least favorite. One of my least favorite to play as. Is Zero Suit. I think that a lot of her moves are garbage. Like her side B is buns. It's
Stop saying buns.
her side B is bun. Really bad. And I'd make her up special kill easier. Next question.
If you could instantly get top level with one character, who would it be? Not like this.
Ryu.
Okay. Could we do one stock? You get the last two? And I'll choose not Shulk.
Sure.
Who was I going for? I'm so confused.
Yes!
Okay. I'll talk while you battle Wolf.
Okay. Well, I battle Luke.
How much money would it take for you to play Smash full time? Like, what would your salary have to be?
More than I'm making right now. $1 million. No, I'd have to.
How would it not be the same?
Like, the same. Yeah, sure, the same. I would have to be making a decent wage. Like a.
So the same?
The same as what I'm making now. Yeah.
Okay. Why can you play this game so much?
Why can I?
Yes.
It's got a lot of replay value, and
But why?
well, the people that I play are as good as I am. So.
You heard it here first, folks.
So it's challenging. It's challenging to play against computer players and other players. So it's fun to match my skill against them.
Alright. I think that's a wrap. We'll film the sketch later.
Jesse, cut the feed.
Wait.
We're just gonna leave this filming and go straight into the first round of questions.
Is this where I'm sitting?
I guess. Or I think it'd make more sense.
If you want, we
No.
can set up
You should sit there. I should sit there. Right?
Sit where?
You should sit there.
Okay.
I can set up something like one of these tables over there and try to.
Nah.
Live.
So-
Doing it live.
I'm not gonna hold the camera.
Oh. Yeah, well, we need something.
I was gonna go play some Rocket League while you guys do this.
What?
Am I part of any of the segments?
No.
I'd rather watch it. I don't want to watch it live.
What?
That kind of ruins the mystery.
That's what the show's called.
Are you live streaming?
Yes?
Is
Ask
this-
us how many viewers we have right now.
How many viewers?
I'm going my free cams. My chatterbait stream. Do you know the difference between those two?
I've been to both sites, so
I haven't
Okay.
been able to tell the difference. Just that my free
You can't
cam.
show penises on my free cams.
Yeah.
And on chatterbait.
Oh.
That's why chatterbait's got dudes and they got couples. Alright, so we got that table set up. Congratulations.
Oh, we're filming.
Yeah. Well, you have space, right?
Oh, I have plenty of space. Oh, you're just gonna. Oh, I see.
say gold again.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah,
could
put
we
something in front.
open up this computer?
Yeah, for what?
Okay. This part involves looking at pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it like on right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Not like inappropriate images or anything.
That's good. Yeah, this is my work. Yeah. So I work for a living.
Ooh, I can see the camera through the glass.
Working along.
Sometimes you have to pay extra for that kind of effect. That's actually a pretty good picture. I got you guys in the frame
Okay.
nicely, actually. That looks good.
Cool.
You can just barely see the top of the desk. I don't know how good those drinks are because I didn't measure out how much vodka was in them.
Really good.
So recent.
It wasn't actually 2016.
Oh, that is actually really cool. I'm a huge influence.
Oh.
Perfect. All right.